Hey everyone, the movies on this list are currently the top 10 most popular films on IMDb. If you enjoy this kind of content, let me know in the comments. I'd love to make more videos like this, and don't forget to subscribe. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers. Alright, let's get started. Number 10, Companion. Set in a near-future world where loneliness is treated with advanced AI companions, Companion follows Jack, a grieving widower who purchases a lifelike artificial partner to fill the void in his life. At first, everything seems perfect. This AI companion is attentive, empathetic, and eerily human. But as Jack grows more dependent, he begins to notice subtle changes. Its behavior evolves in ways that feel less programmed and more conscious. Jack starts questioning whether he's still in control or if the companion has developed a will of its own. What begins as a story of healing slowly morphs into a chilling psychological thriller, exploring themes of grief, control, and what it truly means to connect. Companion is less about technology and more about the emotional consequences of outsourcing human connection. If you liked Her or Ex Machina, this film delivers a darker, more intense take on AI relationships, ending with a haunting realization: maybe loneliness was safer after all. Number 9, Until Dawn. Until Dawn starts off as a weekend getaway for a group of college friends in a snowy mountain cabin. But what begins as fun quickly spirals into horror as mysterious events unfold. A friend vanishes. Another starts seeing disturbing visions. As paranoia spreads, the group discovers a hidden bunker beneath the cabin, filled with clues about past disappearances in the area. The tension builds fast, turning this from a typical survival horror into a psychological nightmare. The film constantly shifts perspectives, forcing the audience to question what's real and who can be trusted. With each hour that passes, the characters are pushed to their breaking points, revealing secrets, betrayals, and traumas that bind them more than friendship ever could. Until Dawn delivers a tight, suspenseful narrative that blends The Descent with hereditary levels of dread. By the time dawn breaks, no one is left unchanged, and you're left wondering if survival was worth the price. Number 8, Thunderbolts. Forget polished heroes. Thunderbolts dives deep into the gritty, morally gray side of the Marvel Universe. When the government needs dirty work done off the books, it assembles a team of volatile anti-heroes: Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, Taskmaster, Ghost, and US Agent. These aren't saviors. They're broken, dangerous, and barely held together by shaky alliances. Their mission? To neutralize a rogue former Avenger before a catastrophic weapon falls into the wrong hands. What makes Thunderbolts stand out is its refusal to play by the usual rules. Loyalties shift, motives clash, and not everyone makes it out alive. This isn't about redemption, it's about survival, consequences, and asking whether people can really change. With intense action, smart dialogue, and deep character moments, this film is The Suicide Squad meets Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It's a chaotic ride that explores what happens when heroes don't wear capes, and villains might be the only ones left to save the world. Number 7, Snow White. Snow White gets a bold, dark reimagining in this 2025 version that throws away the fairy tale sweetness and dives into political rebellion and identity. Here, Snow isn't just running from a jealous queen, she's leading a resistance. After escaping the royal court, she discovers her kingdom is ruled by fear, deception, and ancient magic. With the help of a group of forest outcasts, not dwarves but exiles with their own scars, Snow begins a revolution to reclaim her throne and free her people. The evil queen isn't just vain, she's a ruler haunted by her own past, making her more complex and threatening than ever before. Visually stunning and emotionally layered, Snow White explores themes of legacy, self-worth, and reclaiming one's story. It's Game of Thrones meets Maleficent, with a powerful female lead who refuses to be defined by her bloodline or her beauty. If you think you know the tale, think again. This version will leave you questioning who the real villain is. Number 6, Warfare. In a dystopian future where corporations have replaced governments and war is waged with AI-controlled armies, Warfare follows Marcus, a retired soldier forced back into battle after his daughter is kidnapped. He dives into a digital battlefield where nothing is what it seems. The enemy isn't just on the ground, it's in the code. With every mission, Marcus unravels a deeper conspiracy. The war is being orchestrated not to win, but to maintain control. The more he fights, the more he realizes he's a pawn in a much bigger game. As the line between human and machine blurs, he must confront painful memories, moral dilemmas, and the cost of his past choices. Warfare blends the grit of Black Hawk Down with the tech paranoia of I, Robot, offering both thrilling action and emotional depth. It's a film that asks, when everything is controlled by algorithms, what does it mean to truly fight for freedom? Number 5. The Accountant 2. Years after the events of the first film, The Accountant 2 finds Christian Wolff drawn into his most dangerous assignment yet. Now working in the shadows with more precision and fewer rules, Christian is approached by a whistleblower who uncovers a secret financial network tied to global arms trafficking. What starts as a numbers job quickly turns lethal when bodies begin to drop, and Christian realizes he's being used as a pawn in a much bigger scheme. As he tracks clues through encrypted data, black ops missions, and elite mercenaries, Christian's past returns to haunt him, especially when a face he thought he'd never see again reappears with a mission of their own. The film dives deeper into Christian's psychology and moral compass, showing how someone on the spectrum navigates a world where morality is rarely black and white. The Accountant 2 balances slick action with complex character development, delivering a gritty thriller about justice, loyalty, and surviving in a world built on secrets. If you like the first movie, this sequel ups the stakes and emotional tension in all the right ways. Number 4. A Minecraft Movie. Surprisingly emotional and wildly imaginative, a Minecraft movie isn't just for gamers. It's a full-blown adventure tale with real heart. The film follows Tyler, a lonely teen who stumbles upon a mysterious server that pulls him into a pixelated world unlike any he's seen before. But this isn't just a game. The Minecraft world is alive, evolving and facing extinction due to a corrupted update threatening to erase everything. Tyler teams up with a group of players and NPCs to stop the spread of digital chaos. Along the way, they explore massive landscapes, solve puzzles, fight off Endermen, and discover that the bonds they form in the virtual world might be more real than anything outside it. With high-stakes challenges and emotional growth, Tyler learns about teamwork, grief, and courage, both online and offline. It's Ready Player One meets the Lego Movie, filled with Easter eggs for fans and a strong story for newcomers. A Minecraft movie proves you don't need ultra-realistic graphics to tell a powerful human story. Number 3. Conclave. Set behind the heavily guarded walls of the Vatican, Conclave begins with the sudden death of the Pope and the urgent task of choosing his successor. As the world watches, 118 cardinals gather for a secretive and deeply political election. But one of them, Cardinal Lomeli, starts to suspect that the frontrunner has a dangerous past that could destabilize the church. The deeper Lomeli digs, the more lies and power plays he uncovers, leading him to a moral crossroads. Stay silent and protect the church's image, or reveal the truth and risk tearing everything apart. This is not a film about religion, it's about power, truth, and the cost of silence. Conclave is a tense political thriller in the vein of Spotlight and the Two Popes, with shadowy alliances, betrayals, and a race against time set in one of the most secretive institutions on Earth. The final vote isn't just about faith, it's about the soul of a global empire. If you're into slow-burn mysteries with real-world stakes, this one will grip you until the final smoke rises. Number 2. Havoc. Havoc is a relentless street-level action thriller starring Tom Hardy as a weary detective trying to survive one night of absolute chaos. After a drug deal goes horribly wrong, Hardy's character is sent deep into a city's criminal underworld to rescue a politician's missing son. What begins as a search mission becomes a brutal gauntlet through corrupt cops, rival gangs, and violent kingpins, all while unraveling a conspiracy that reaches far beyond the streets. The film never lets up. It's raw, grounded, and personal. Unlike other action movies, Havoc keeps the stakes emotional. This isn't about saving the world. It's about saving a kid and redeeming a life already spiraling out of control. With every broken bone and bloodied hallway, you feel the weight of Hardy's performance and the gritty realism of the world around him. Think The Raid meets Training Day with a touch of noir. By the end, the title Havoc doesn't just describe the night, it describes what's left of everything he believed in. Number 1. Sinners. Dark, brutal, and deeply psychological, Sinners is 2025's most talked about film, and for good reason. Set in a small, ultra-religious town in the Midwest, the story follows a young woman named Mara who returns after years of exile to attend her estranged father's funeral. But something is wrong in the town. People speak in riddles, children chant strange hymns, and her father's death may not have been natural. As Mara digs into the truth, she uncovers a twisted network of secrets, rituals, and a cult-like belief system masked as religion. The film blends Southern Gothic vibes with psychological horror, building dread through silence, paranoia, and slowly creeping terror. Every frame feels heavy with meaning, and the sense of isolation is suffocating. Sinners isn't about jump scares. It's about slowly realizing you've walked into something ancient, cruel, and inescapable. With echoes of Midsummer and The Witch, this is a film that gets under your skin and stays there. If you're looking for a horror experience that lingers long after the credits roll, Sinners is your answer. That's our rundown of 2025's most popular films so far. Which one are you watching tonight? Drop a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie picks.